We're just days away from Serena Williams making her highly anticipated return to the grass courts of Wimbledon. The 44-year-old sporting icon last played at the All England Club 4 years ago. And just this morning, we're finding out who the seven-time champ will face in her opening game. Joining us to discuss this is Matt Futterman. He's a senior tennis writer for The Athletic and the author of the upcoming book, The Cruelest Game. Matt, good morning. Great to see you this Friday. Who will Serena Williams play, and what's your assessment of the draw?
So she's going to play Maya Joint. Thanks for having me, by the way. And she's going to play Maya Joint, who is a talented 20-year-old who, is significantly younger than her. And the issue is Maya Joint hasn't been having a very good year. She's only won a handful of matches. And so I think Serena is probably pretty happy with this draw right now.
It was only a few weeks ago Serena made her return to professional tennis, competing in the doubles tournament in Queens. But is she ready for the singles?
We don't know. She thinks she's ready. If she didn't think she was ready, she wasn't going to play. I think that's pretty clear. She had to get on the court, face some live competition. And, she has been practicing for a while. We've seen videos of her for months of playing with WTA Tour players in practice, going through practice sets. And, she doesn't want to just come out here and, sap up some applause. She's had enough people cheering for her in her life. She wants to win matches.
Yeah, she's in it to win it. So that'll be certainly one to watch. Looking at the men's draw, what stood out to you there? Can Novak Djokovic finally get his 25th Grand Slam?
If he's going to, he's going to have to go through Jannik Sinner just to get to the finals. So he was going to have to play him eventually. He ended up in his side of the draw. So probably doesn't like that so much. But was, like I said, was probably going to have to play him eventually anyway. The other thing that stood out to me is there are several really good Americans in one quarter of the draw. So if one of them is to emerge, they're going to have to probably beat one of the other ones back.
And we've been reporting this week on Europe's record-breaking heat wave. It risks people's lives. But what about the well-being of players at the top of their game, especially on the grass courts at this year's tournament? What are the concerns? What are the precautions they're making?
So it's been an issue for the qualifying tournament, which was taking place this week. The heat is supposed to break in the next 24 hours, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for the main draw, which gets underway on Monday. There is concern, especially in a country like England, which doesn't have a ton of air conditioning. This is not Houston. This is not Miami. This is not a place that is really prepared for incredibly hot weather. So it's one thing for players to be hot while they're playing. It's another thing for them to not have a lot of places where they can go to cool off.
Yeah. All right. We'll watch the play. Matt Futterman, thank you so much for being with us this Friday.
Thanks so much for having me.